is something that I will just never forget. That change and just being able to spend the last moments of his life with him
Yeah.
is very cherished. And I cherish that time.
Yeah, Michelle, it always lifts my heart to hear um, your family's experiences because it gives
So
me
it's been
something to aim
555.
for. And
$333.
I'm also thinking though about
And I'm
how
going to do 222
there
and
are
111.
situations in which a parent moves back in with their adult children because they can't afford the kind of care they need outside the home, right? And so Professor Harvey, let me turn to you on that one because then that causes a major economic shift, I think, internally into the home, right? Because someone sometimes has to give up a job or change their working situation in order to care for that, for that parent. And I'm trying to understand whether this is again an outgrowth of the American healthcare system, the high cost of elder care, and this is families just trying to make do with whatever they can scrape together.
Yeah, I think we're still learning about how shared households impact
A creature
adults.
from the
So most
Sophie
of my
Lagoon
work is on
strikes again.
three-generation households
See.
with parents and young children. And so in the U.S., the median age of transition into grandparenthood is fairly young, like 50. And so most of the adults that I study are not actually old enough to need a lot
See
of
the
the
soap on
care
that?
support that we're
On the
discussing
thermos
here.
there?
But one thing that this does
I soaked
remind
it
me
in
of
soap.
is in my
That's what left on it. That was bark in the period.
young children is that
Usually it doesn't
this
get
distinction
bark.
between being a householder and a host and a guest in someone else's home. So even though we've talked about all of these benefits of shared households and how they're often for both the host and the guest, things like care support, things like economic help, these benefits are true for both hosts and guests, but oftentimes we think about shared households as being formed to support the guest's needs, right? The person who's moving into someone else's home. And this is true also among the parents that I spoke with. And so with that context, the householder sort of maintains this position of being both a help provider and of having authority within